What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. In the last Paw video, we were supposed to do some price analysis, and I know y'all gonna be on me in the comments, so we just pulled right back up to do the price analysis on Paw. So taking a look right now, we are at that 7,700 points per coin, up 7% in the last 24 hours. I just seen this number up 12%, but it's looking as it is retracing right now. We got volume in the last 24 hours though, 3.4 million. That is still a very significant number. If we take a look right now at our chart, we can see right now we have a green candle forming on the day chart, which we can see earlier buyers were really in control, and sellers pulled it back down to reality a little bit for where the price is to get it underneath that upper Bollinger Band. Let's zoom in a little bit closer so y'all can see exactly what we're referring to. Okay, so you can see the price broke outside of the upper Bollinger Band. Now we know that as the price breaks outside of this upper Bollinger Band, some people are going to take profit. For the people who are short-term traders, they're looking for a quick profit. Once the price breaks outside of here, this is a sign for them to take profit, because most likely the price will pull back in this range, and they could either just take profits and walk away, or they could take profits and buy the dip again once the price drops further, accumulating more tokens for a cheaper price. So now that the price has pulled back within the upper Bollinger Band, we're starting to see it, buyers keep it up at this range, but now we want to look at other indicators to determine what's going to happen next. So looking at our mid Bollinger Band, this is used as a support area. If the price is coming from the upside down to the mid Bollinger Band, this is looked at as a support. If the price is trading from underneath the mid Bollinger Band coming up to it, it's looked at as a resistance. So right now our mid Bollinger Band is at just give or take around that about 2,700 points per coin level. So a significant dip if the price does pull all the way back to that level. And this is on the day chart. Remember, RSI on the day chart is at an 80. 70 and above is considered overbought. So technically this asset would be considered overbought, but it's so bullish that it could likely continue, especially as we continue to get new catalysts and listings coming in, with more people having access to be able to buy, sell, and trade Paw. So and also we could take a look at where the recent highs on the RSI was to give us an idea on how high it could reach. And we can see that was around a 94. So it hit a 94 as a resistance point, as well as a 91. So right now, with it being at that 80 level, it tells us that we still have some room to break out and go to the upside if things do, get that mini bull rally. Also looking at the MACD, MACD is far above the signal line here, showing that it could potentially start to curl down and give a sign to sellers to go short, or people to let go of positions to start to lock in whatever gains they have. So that's something that could play out. That's a potential that we want to be aware of. But if we go to the 4-hour chart just to try to get some closer confirmation, we can see that the price did touch that mid Bollinger Band and bounce off and find support there. So that could be a good sign as well, that the price may only want to break down to around that 7,400 points per coin level before it finds support on the short term. Now RSI on the 4-hour is a 57. It's kind of not overbought, not oversold. MACD is at a good point where it does look like it could possibly cross over and give us some type of bullish momentum. The last candle that we see formed right here on the 4-hour chart, it is a red candle, but this candle does have some bullishness to it. As you look at the real body of the candle, and if you look at the wick, it's a little longer, showing like it's looking like a little rocket, like it wants to push up, showing that buyers are showing strong pressure and not wanting it to close on this mid Bollinger Band. So that's usually a sign that buyers are stepping in at this level, and that could be bullish to get the price going back in that bullish momentum. So it's still up 7% in the last 24 hours. We got 746 buys, 491 sales at the moment. It says fully diluted valuation at 78.3 million. Again, 24-hour volume, 3.4 million. So this thing, isn't really losing steam. I think yesterday we seen it around $4.5 million in the last 24 hours. Not sure exactly. Don't quote me on that one. But, still being right around that $4 million range shows that a lot of buyers are still interested in this project. There's getting a lot of activity. Also, we could take a look here at the transactions, and we can see a lot of transactions still coming in back to back. That's one thing you want to also see. You want to see a lot of trades coming in, because that means the liquidity will be there. meaning that if you do decide to, you know, buy the project and you do get in profits, if you want to take those profits, there'll actually be enough money there for you to, you know, withdraw without really affecting the overall project. So that's all we really got for this video right now. 1.4 million in liquidity. We went over the updates on the Paw Twitter page, so if you haven't seen that video, go get caught up. If you're someone who's invested in Paw and you really want to pay attention to it, this is one that will be on the channel. The subscribers asked for it, so you know y'all asked for it. It will be on the channel. Keep y'all updated with everything going on. You don't want to miss a beat because, you know, it could be something significant that really affects your investment, and you want to be prepared for it. So turn on notifications if you haven't. Subscribe. Appreciate y'all for pulling up.